How do you keep ducks and chickens happy for the winter? Well, we're going to go over that in today's video. Stay tuned till the end though, because we almost had a casualty on the farm, a huge mistake on our part, and we're going to tell you guys how to avoid it.
So it's important to give your flock fluffy new bedding multiple times a week in the winter because the ground can get wet and there can be snow and manure that you want to cover up. So we recommend putting in whatever you have for natural resources, whether that's leaves or straw, hay, even wood chips would work. We tend to use a lot of leaves in their main pen, and then in their duck house we use lots of straw because that's the best insulator for them.
You're going to want to make sure to check the water at least twice a day just to make sure it's not freezing up on you. But if you have a heater, then you might only have to check it once a day. So you just want to make sure that your poultry always has nice fresh water to drink.
So it's really important in the cold temperatures to give your flock more food because they're burning more calories trying to stay warm in the winter. So we try to prioritize giving them extra scoops of pellets, and we also try to prioritize giving them lots of kitchen scraps, whether that be apples or leafy greens or just anything that we have extra from the kitchen, we try to save for them. Here, girls. It's important to try to give them as much diversity in food as possible in the winter because there's nothing from the garden that we can be giving them and they're not getting any of the nutrients from grasses or leaves. We try to give them as much diversity in their food groups as possible.
So in the winter, you want to keep your flock warm. So we have a couple things that we do. As we showed earlier in the video, we put the straw in the chicken house, and that keeps it well insulated in there, and they're happy with that. We also have this clear tarp, and it kind of acts as a greenhouse. It traps some heat in there, so that also works. The third thing we do is throw this piece of plywood in here halfway down the pen, and it just creates a wind block so that even when it's cold, you're not dealing with that extra wind chill effect. So those are the three things we do to make sure our poultry stays warm in the winter. So one of the coldest days this winter, we came out and one of our ducks was in this bowl and she was stuck and she was so cold. I don't know how long she'd been there. And the problem was they were in there splashing and it was icing up on the sides of the bowl. And so when she tried climbing out, she couldn't and her feet kept slipping. And so what we do now is we put a stone in there so that any of the ducks, even when it's cold, can step up on the stone and jump out. So Millie, move. So there's a nice big stone in here, and that makes sure that they don't get stuck in the bowl in the very cold months.
So we hope you guys are able to take something from this video and it helps you keep your flock happier and warmer in these colder winter months. And if you have any other ideas, leave it in the comment section below. Other than that, we'll catch you guys on the next video. You're such a pretty little chicken. Hi, good girl.